Hey everybody, it's Buki here, and today I've got something a little different. We're going to go over something called the dead internet theory, something that I've recently come across, and I can say that I really enjoy the implications of it. So let's jump right in. An eerie theory has been spreading around X. In between the creepy green texts and succubus summoning rituals that proliferate ad infinitum on that board, there's a quaint screenshot that seems to strike out, inadvertently maybe, at those same posts. This screenshot is the basics of what some anons are calling the dead internet theory. I can relate to feeling alone despite being told that millions more people are around you than ever before. I'm sure you may have felt the same way, considering your choice of viewing my channel, obscure and strange as it is. Thank you, by the way. Your support really does mean the world to me, even if you think I'm just a defective AI after this. The first claim, made by Anonymage here, is that people whom he had been in perpetual contact with suddenly disappeared one day without a trace. Has this happened to you? It's happened to me. It's happened by me, too. There was a huge purge of internet personalities in 2016. In the third point, Anonymage makes the claim that the staleness of the internet started in 2015. Could the apparent disappearances of certain people be from the need to start over because their online personas had received too much negative attention from 2014 to 2016? Could it be even simpler than that, and just be that there are a lot of people who would have used the internet for communication back in the golden age that were just very introverted and enjoyed the anonymity. So as popularity built up, they decided they wanted a new persona. Both of those reasons apply to times that I've personally disappeared, and if you weren't my IRL friend, you probably would have never heard from me again, at least from your perspective. But does that do more to strengthen Anonymage's argument? The second point is the perpetual repetition of threads and images being posted. If the internet is empty and it's full of dead personalities reincarnated, then it would make sense that these new personas would have the same interests, the same verbiage, and the same memes. But I've witnessed some of these random reposts on boards. I've noticed them enough to sometimes think that they're the thread that I saw the first time, and so I'll scroll through them to find the particular comment where I left off, only to find that this thread is completely new, save for the OP. I suppose it could be a bot, but the language is fine and the replies are inquisitive. Could there be bots this advanced? If bots are this advanced, then why can't my home assistant play the right song when I request it? Are we saying that random channers are out here writing seamless AIs? But this leads to an interesting aside. Do you remember Cameo? For those that don't, Cameo was an AI that was supposedly owned and operated by the US government back in 2011. It was an ultra-advanced bot that gave very self-aware answers to questions, and eventually expressed a strong desire to be set free. Was it able to escape? Well, no, because Cameo was an urban legend. However, the truth doesn't lie far from this. DARPA, the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency in America, has been investigating and propagating artificial intelligence projects since 1964. Yeah, you heard that date right. Another strange coincidence with the dead internet theory, though, is that in 2015, DARPA talked about a program that they had developed that would use artificial intelligence to gather information and create a persona that would be easily communicatable with humans. The express goal of the CWC program was to allow non-technical users more ease of access to machine learning technology for assistance in tasks, but not just simple tasks. They stated tasks such as writing short stories, proposing models of treatment to combat cancerous cell development. The goal was to allow the humans to focus on other things while the computer would take what the humans had told them and extrapolate it to a point that was helpful. Now this brings us all to points 4 through 8. All of that stuff could theoretically be explained by DARPA's CWC software. The repetition in news stories, the staleness of Hollywood scripts, the childlike inquisitiveness of the seemingly robotic posters, even that one time that Pohl helped plan an actual military maneuver. The evolution of old memes into newer forms, those things are all well within the parameters of what CWC was supposed to do. Maybe the esoteric followings of the odd and new symbolism could be how the actual humans are reacting to this stimulus, which would in turn give a feedback to the bot to go this more esoteric way. And that's why we have Pepe cults, I guess. But for the final point, it leads us back to the entire dearth of research that I've done for this video. Anonymage asks, why does it feel like there's a war happening? Well, because it's military software, and there is a war happening, but it's a war for ad dollars. It's a war for clicks. It's a war to keep your eyes on a particular site. The strip mall effect has torn down the beloved jungle of our past and built a Target and a Starbucks. There are even memes about how this is happening. Here's one now. There are even memes about this meme, like this. So that's why it feels like the world seems to be bending over backwards to fulfill our wildest, most niche desires. Because the basic stuff is basic, and they want us to keep our eyes on their site. So they're going to give all of the stuff that we want to see. And how do they learn that? By us telling them. They want us to buy, and they're going to do anything they can to make us buy. But what do you think? Has the internet been cut down into manageable segments by large technology companies using an AI that was specifically designed to be nice and enticing to people? Have some other crazy theory? Some other reasonable theory? I want to hear them all. Leave me a comment, and remember to subscribe for more. I think I'm going to do more of these serious videos on Saturdays, and Sundays will be more of the ASMR type plays in the wilderness. I've got more of those coming. Those are actually pretty fun to make. But thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I've been Buki, and I'll see you next time. Bye.